So Jimmy Butler, he's had plenty of big-time playoff moments.
This was amazing.
This was incredible. We're going to show you exactly how it went down because this was one for the ages. We thought, with Giannis Antetokounmpo returning here, Chene, that this would be the game. The Bucks get back. The series is tied.
Oh, no. First quarter, coming out, dropping 22. I mean, let's talk about how this guy doesn't really shoot threes during the regular season, shows up when it matters most, and his game is fully unlocked.
And let's also talk about the people that have played for the Miami Heat, and he's breaking all the records. So can we just talk about that? But Giannis being a monster. I said it when I did Game 3. Having Giannis back is not going to solve all your problems. But boy, it solved a lot of them.
Well, but look how much they're up with just under 9 minutes left. The no-look pass from Giannis, dime into Brook Lopez. Big double-digit lead here with under 5 minutes to go, and yet Miami kept coming.
And Jimmy Butler did so many quality things, attacking Chris Middleton, getting him in foul trouble, getting him out the game. But there were some big shots hit by the others. Martin knocking down. He's been great all game here, trying to call a timeout. No, you're being too lazy. You're being, like, you playing against the wrong squad to be too lazy.
That's Heat culture right there.
Jimmy Butler fully embodying Heat culture. 13-0 run in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Jimmy is feeling himself in this moment. So Milwaukee up by 2, 120 left. Jimmy takes a 3. You said he's not known for that, Janae, but my goodness.
When it comes to the playoffs, every shot is a great shot for him. And around this time, this is when we got what we wanted. Watch this step back, and then he started talking his ish.
And that is over Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday's one of the best defenders in the world. In the entire world, ladies and gentlemen, there is not a better guard defender that you can find.
Well, Miami takes a 3-1 lead. Let's hear from Eric Spoelstra.
I'm not ready to rank anything yet. We still have some work to do. I don't think Jimmy would want me up here, ranking this performance or anything. He's not relaxing. He understands, what we still have to do, and he understands who we're facing. I'm sure you guys will be able to fill in the gaps of, what this performance has been, historically for the Miami Heat.
Just go out there and compete. I want to do everything for my team to win, along with everybody else on this roster. I think Coach Pat and Spo wanted me here for a reason. I feel like this is part of that reason. But the job's not done, so we don't want to get comfortable. We got one more to get.
You've denied it before, but is playoff Jimmy a thing? Are you ready to?
It's not a thing. It's not. I just be hooping.
I'm sorry, Jimmy. It's kind of a thing. I appreciate the humility, but it's a thing because the Heat trailed by 11 with 8 minutes to play. Jimmy Butler went into a just go mode, scoring or assisting on 24 of the Heat's final 32 points. He outscored the Bucks by himself in that span, 21-16. It wasn't just about his 56 points. It was scoring when it mattered the most, time and score, and he went off. And I was speechless. I did not have good words. I did not have the best words for all this, but I know our friend Kendrick Perkins does. So, Perk, what is your word of the day to describe Jimmy "Himmy" Butler?
Well, I'm keeping it real simple today, and it's inconceivable. That's what it was, inconceivable. Jimmy Butler did the unthinkable. Nobody thought that he would come out there and put on this type of performance that he did last night. This was one of the greatest playoff performances I have ever seen. If you would have told me before the start of the game that Jimmy Butler would have carried this team with Brook Lopez going off of a career playoff high, 36 points, 11 rebounds, Giannis having a monster triple-double, and he single-handedly went toe-to-toe with those Giants. And by the way, over there on the Bucks, they have Drew Holiday, who could arguably be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. They have Brook Lopez and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both of those guys could also be in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. All three of those guys were on the floor when Jimmy gave them that 56-piece wing dinner, all flats, air-fried, with a little dab of ranch dressing. It was a beautiful performance and one of the greatest playoff performances I have ever seen. And that's saying a lot. To say that he just did.
There's no dab.
Perk has never used the dab.
He dunks.
Perk puts his whole hand in.
He dunks.
His whole. He gets a tub.
I'm not a dipper.
He goes like this. He gets his whole hand in ranch.
Yeah, just like,
Dunk it.
Yeah, we know the truth. I've seen you eat, bro. I've seen you eat, bro.
I want to bring Zach Lowe into the conversation because Miami now leads the series 3-1. So on the Buck side of all this, they were the favorite. We were all talking about that for them to win a title. So in your eyes, is this series over, Zach?
Over? First of all, inconceivable. Good job, Perk. I like the Princess Bride reference. It's inconceivable that this series is over. The Bucks have home court advantage, and they have Giannis. If this is a serious team, are you serious? This is a serious team. They will win Game 5 at home, and all they got to do is win one road game against a team, by the way, that has in this series alone lost Tyler Hero, lost Victor Oladipo, and about a week and a half ago looked like they were about to wheeze their way out of the play-in tournament with 2 straight losses. No, it's not over. The Heat are eventually going to have to win one game where Jimmy Himmy doesn't go absolutely bonkers the entire game. So, no, it's not over, but this is as serious as it gets for the Bucks. It felt like their playoffs really started last night when Giannis finally came back, and it didn't start well, and their margin for error is now exactly 0. Yep. All the pressure is on them. Chris Middleton has a player option for next season. This team is not getting any younger. This is an urgent moment for them. And I'll tell you this, the Heat, they are not scared of any moment. Nope. They're going to come into Milwaukee. They're going to punch you in the face, and let's see what happens.
Did Jimmy Butler give Milwaukee some work last night? He scored 56 points in the win, setting the Heat playoff record, tying for the 4th most in any playoff game in league history. And then the Heat, they needed every single bucket because they trailed by as many as 15 points. The 56 points tied Michael Jordan for the most in any 15-point playoff comeback. Jordan's was also in Miami, but it was against the Heat. And then Butler, he dominated from the jump, scoring 22 in the first and then closing it out with 21 in the fourth. That effort makes him the only player in the play-by-play era to score 20 in multiple playoff quarters, which is just insane. So Jalen Rose is back with us, who knows a little something about playoff basketball. I need you to add some historical context for us here, Jalen. Where does this rank on the list of all-time great playoff performances, sir?
So it's going to go down in history as one of the all-time great performances. However, Malika, as a history lesson today, I want to give you guys my top 5 most memorable playoff moments.
Let's get it.
Let's go back to 1980 when the NBA was on tape delay and a guy that just won the championship in college as a rookie, Irvin Magic Johnson, won the championship and he jumped center in the closeout game because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was injured. Put in work, Irvin Magic Johnson. Memorable performance.
Boom.
How about this next one? Let's go to 1986. Sometimes I dream.
Oh, we're going
me.
MJ.
There's a reason why he hasn't played basketball in 30 years and people still buying his shoes. Look at the red, white, and black ones, so cold. Ooh, look at him, Malika. The double pump, oh, the basket and the foul. And this is against an all-time great Celtic team led by Larry Bird, Robert Parrish, and Kevin McHale. But let's go to the next one. 1987, Larry Joe Bird.
Oh, yes.
The hick from French Lick. And this broke my heart. Oh, the Bird still underneath the DJ. Rest in peace, DJ. This broke my heart of my Detroit Pistons losing that game. But you got to recognize game when it's in your face. And Larry Joe Bird made all of us do so. But next, Isaiah Lord Thomas III. Nowadays, people talking about load management. Malika, look what Isaiah's doing. Out there playing on a bum ankle, literally breaking records in third quarter scoring, put up 43 at Los Angeles. And last but not least, the king, LeBron James. In 2012, sorry, Big Perk, but that look right there is a menace to society. O-Dog would be calling for support with those looks in that eyes. And I'll tell you what, LeBron James was trying to establish a championship pedigree that he now has 4 times over. That was his signature moment to take it to the next level.
Jalen Rose, thank you so very much.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.